Hi, I'm Mukta Nagaraj. Christmas season. As we think of Christmas, Santa, jingle bells, and next is the fruit cake. So I'm going to do fruit cake for you guys. Let's start with the ingredients. The first main ingredient for this is the fruits soaked in rum. For this, I have used cranberries, blueberries, raisins. The most important thing, please do soak in a glass container. Do not use plastic or a metal ones. They would react with the liquor, whatever using. So, preferably use glass container to soak. And the next ingredient would be all-purpose flour, Demerara sugar, butter at room temperature, eggs, almond powder, some dry fruits like pecans, walnuts, pistachios, and little bit of cashews is okay, but they tend to become soggy, so I'm not using much. And another important thing is spice powder, baking powder, orange zest, lemon zest, orange juice. This cake has to be baked in a very slow process. So we would take the temperature also at a very low at 160 degrees centigrade for 70 to 80 minutes depending. So to begin with, let me start. Butter and the sugar. While this is beating, for the dried nuts, I shall sprinkle some flour and for the remaining flour, I shall add the almond powder, the spice powder, baking powder, and I shall just mix it well. Now that my flour is ready, at this moment, I shall scrape all the sides. Now it's quite creamy. For this, I'm going to add eggs one after the other. Now it's time for the second one. Now it's time to add the third egg. Now it's time to add the rum and the fruits. You can always substitute for rum with orange juice. All the procedure would be the same, but for soaking, you can soak it in orange juice. Once this gets mixed well, it's time to add the lemon zest, orange zest, and the orange juice. At this time, it will curdle a bit, but it's okay. As we add the flour, it will all be done well. Now, it's time to add the lemon zest, orange zest, and the orange juice. This is how it looks when it is curdled, but it's pretty fine. For this, I don't need the blender anymore. This is the right time to add the flour, this one I'm going to bake it in a baking tray of 8-inch size. For this, I'm going to line my parchment paper in couple of folds, so that since it is baking for a longer time than usual, so I would line it with 2 to 3 layers. Now I shall bake this at preheated oven at 160 degrees centigrade.